What if you could convince anyone without being pushy or sounding sleazy? Whether it's in a job interview, convincing a spouse to go on a date with you, a business pitch, or even just convincing your friends to try that new restaurant, mastering persuasive language is a superpower that everyone needs from time to time. Today, you'll learn 5 psychology-backed techniques to make your words impossible to ignore. Let's get into it. Persuasion isn't about manipulation. It's about clarity. Think about it. The best leaders, entrepreneurs, and even influencers, they don't just talk. They make people want to listen. So, in what area is persuasion very important? Career advancement, negotiations, leadership, building stronger relationships, selling ideas, even if you're not in sales. The best persuaders don't argue. They understand human psychology. Here are the 5 persuasion techniques backed by science. 1. The rule of reciprocity. People naturally feel compelled to reciprocate when someone does something for them. This social norm creates a sense of obligation to return favors or kindness, even in professional contexts. The core principle is to give value first, build trust, and then confidently make your request. When you offer something helpful or valuable up front, others are more likely to respond positively to your subsequent ask. For example, instead of immediately pitching your service, you might provide free expert advice, share useful resources, or offer insights tailored to their needs. This act of generosity fosters goodwill and establishes credibility. Once they've experienced your helpfulness, they're more inclined to reciprocate, perhaps by engaging your services, sharing referrals, or supporting your efforts. In essence, the rule of reciprocity isn't just about giving. It's about strategically building relationships through genuine value that encourages mutual benefit. This technique is powerful in sales, networking, and leadership, creating a foundation of trust that paves the way for successful influence. 2. Social proof. Humans have a natural tendency to look to others when making decisions. We trust recommendations, opinions, and behaviors of peers because it signals safety, credibility, and approval. The core idea is to leverage testimonials, case studies, or group consensus to boost trust and persuade others more effectively. Showing that others have benefited or endorsed your product, idea, or service influences your audience's choices by tapping into their desire for social validation. For example, over 90% of professionals in your industry already rely on this solution. Or, see how this company increased their sales by 50% after using our service. Using data, stories, or endorsements from credible sources provides reassurance and reduces perceived risk, making your message more compelling. In summary, social proof acts as a powerful shortcut. People are more likely to follow the crowd, especially when they see others succeeding or endorsing what you introduce. Incorporating testimonials, reviews, or group consensus can significantly increase your persuasive impact. 3. The power of storytelling. Facts tell, stories sell. People are naturally drawn to stories because they evoke emotions, create connections, and make information memorable. Instead of just presenting dry facts or features, embedding your message within a relatable narrative can persuade more effectively. Example is, rather than simply listing a product's features, tell the story of a customer who faced a challenge, used your product, and achieved remarkable results. For instance, instead of saying, "This software has data analytics, real-time updates, and seamless integration," share a story about how a small business owner turned their struggling company around after implementing your solution, highlighting the emotional journey and benefits. In essence, storytelling transforms static information into compelling experiences, engaging your audience's emotions and making your message resonate. It's a powerful tool to influence decisions and foster loyalty. 4. The foot in the door technique. This strategy is based on the idea that once someone agrees to a small request, they are more likely to agree to a larger one later. It leverages a human tendency to remain consistent with previous commitments. Core idea: begin with a modest request to gain initial agreement, then follow up with a bigger, related request. Each yes creates a sense of commitment, increasing the likelihood of future compliance. Example: start by asking for a small favor, like signing up for a newsletter or trying a free sample. Once they agree, you can then ask for a larger commitment, such as purchasing a product or subscribing to a service. In summary, the foot in the door technique gradually builds compliance by securing small agreements first, creating momentum of cooperation that makes the bigger request seem natural and reasonable. 5. Framing and word choice. How you say it often matters more than what you say. The words and framing you choose shape perceptions and influence reactions. Clever framing can turn a negative or neutral message into a positive, compelling one. Example: instead of saying this product is expensive, you might say, this is a premium investment in quality and reliability. Similarly, framing a deadline as limited time opportunity can create urgency and desirability, while simply stating the deadline is tomorrow might not evoke the same response. Key point: focus on positive, value-driven language and framing your message in a way that aligns with your audience's aspirations, desires, or pain points. The way you present it can dramatically enhance persuasion and acceptance. Research shows that words are only about 7% of our overall communication. Tone of voice accounts for 38%, and body language makes up 55%. This highlights the importance of nonverbal cues in persuading and connecting with others. Tips for effective nonverbal communication. Confident posture equals authority. Standing or sitting upright with open gestures conveys confidence and credibility. Mirroring to build rapport. Subtly mimicking the other person's body language fosters trust and connection. Pausing for emphasis. A well-placed pause before key points, like saying, your words are only 7% of communication. Tone 38% and body language 55% dominate. Adds weight and draws attention. It is important to note that mastering these nonverbal cues can significantly enhance your influence, making your message more compelling even before you speak a word. Just like any other skill, persuasion improves with consistent practice and deliberate effort. To become more convincing and influential, actively engage in exercises that develop your persuasive abilities. Effective exercises include: record and review yourself, pitch an idea or present a message on camera. Watch the playback to identify areas for improvement, tone, body language clarity, and then refine your delivery. Participate in debates or join Toastmasters. These platforms challenge you to structure compelling arguments, think quickly and speak confidently, building your persuasive communication under real-time pressure. Analyze great speakers. Study TED Talks, speeches by politicians or skilled salespeople. Observe how they frame their messages. Use gestures, pause effectively, and connect emotionally. Adapt their techniques to your style. Consistent practice transforms persuasion from a vague skill into a powerful tool. Regularly practicing and analyzing others accelerates your growth and boosts your influence. In this video, we explored why persuasion matters and introduced 5 science-backed techniques: the rule of reciprocity, social proof, the power of storytelling, the foot in the door technique, and framing and word choice. We also discuss the importance of nonverbal communication, body language and tone, and emphasize the need to practice and improve your persuasion skills daily. We hope you found this video enlightening. Please let us know in the comments what you think about these techniques. Drop a yes in the comments if you plan to use these strategies. Which tip resonated most with you? Let's discuss below. Subscribe for weekly self-improvement strategies. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.